So now we want to go to the next one, which is dative case. But before we go to that, let's just do little exercises on the ones we have done already. And I take these three sentences. The first one is Bola hat Führerschein dash Führerschein. Bola hat Führerschein. This one is saying Bola has the driving license. So this the definite article. How do you know the right one to put here? Remember, is it going to be in the nominative? Is it going to be in the accusative? Those are the two we are going to test with these three exercises. So I number it again. 1, 2, 3. So Bola has, remember we said nominative is the subject. That's Bola. So we are not having to do with nominative. And then we say the object, immediate object of the sentence is accusative. So definitely this is the object. What are we saying that Bola has? He has or she has the Führerschein, the driving license. So, and then we need to know about the gender of this one. Führerschein, der, masculine. So, once it is masculine, and it is singular, and it is accusative, let's just go back to the table to locate masculine, singular, accusative. Masculine, singular, accusative. We are falling on this again. So we have den. Bola hat den Führerschein. And then we go to the next one. Tola sieht Tasche. Tola sieht Tasche. We need to find out, of course we have established it now, this is the nominative case, and this is the verb, and this is in the accusative case. And once it's in the accusative, just find out the gender of this word, and this is feminine, and then we now look for, and it's singular, we look for feminine, singular, nominative in our table. Singular, feminine, accusative rather, feminine, singular, accusative. So we have it here. So we bring the D down here. That makes it a correct sentence, German sentence. Tola sieht die Tasche. Tola sees the bag. Tola sieht die Tasche. Then we'll come to the third one. Kola kauft Auto. Kola kauft. This is kaufen, to buy. Kola kauft Auto. So Kola buys the car. That's what we want to say. But we don't just say it anyhow. We have established this is the nominative, this is the verb, and this is the accusative case. Therefore, we look for the gender of this word, which is, it's neuter. So, neuter, when we are talking of neuter under definite article, we are talking of das. So, what is the gender? Is neuter, but then this is singular, accusative case. So, we go to singular, which is from here to here, singular, accusative case here, and then neuter. So we go straight this line, boom, and then we get here. So we have Kola kauft das Auto. And with that, you get it right. So the simple trick is to have this table in your brain. Not difficult, just by looking nominative case, masculine, feminine, neuter, plural. Der, die, das, die. Der, die, das, die. Der, die, das, die. And then we come to accusative. Accusative, remember, masculine, feminine, neuter, plural. We have den, die, das, die. Den, die, das, die. Den, die, das, die. And then we come to dative. Dative, remember, masculine, feminine, neuter, plural. Dative, dem, der, dim, din. Dim, der, dem, den. And then we come to genitive. We are still going to explain this later. And this one is des, der, der. Sounds sweeter. Des, der, des, der. Des, der, des, der. And that is just, we just have it in our system. And once you have this table in your brain, hardly will there be any problem you cannot solve when we are talking about nominative, accusative, dative, genitive. Now we go to the next stage, which is the dative case. Dative case. The dative case. And now, when it comes to dative, we need to pay special attention to the verbs. The verbs, there are some verbs that immediately you use them, you have to use the dative case. There are not too many, interestingly. Actually, they are just, the common ones are just 40. I hope that does not surprise you. Remember, we have so many verbs, but then the one that controls dative, the one that is very active, they're just 40. And I'm going to give you like 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to give you 4 of them tonight, or today, or this time, so that you will, once you have 4 now, maybe tomorrow, another 4. And another day, another 4. Before you know it, you have more than 40. And you know all of them. Immediately you see them, you know, dative case. So let's start. I have the first one, helfen. And then we have wir helfen den Menschen. Of course, we are helping the people. This one is in the plural. This is the subject of the sentence. Of course, nominative case. This is the verb, and this is, of course, the object of the sentence. But because of this verb helfen controls dative. Also, das Verb helfen regiert dem Dativ. So immediately you use it in a sentence, you think of dative. The article that is going to follow must be the dative article. Of course, you have to think of the noun here. Is the noun here feminine or masculine? Is the noun here singular or plural? Once you get that answer, you know the right thing to put here. So we have wir helfen den Menschen. What is the origin of this then? Just look at helfen takes dative, so we just say dative, plural. So we go dative, plural, and you come straight down here, and you see yourself here. Den. So we have wir helfen den Menschen. And then we go to the second one. We go to the second one straight off, number 3, and then number 4. We go to the second one, Tola dankt. The verb is danken, danken, danken. To thank somebody. Tola dankt dem Mann. Look at it again. This verb controls dative. So immediately you use danken. Let me write the full meaning here. Danken. That is the verb. That is to thank somebody. Tola dankt dem Mann. So once you know this verb, and you say, oh, this is this verb, it controls dative. Then the next thing, the noun that is here, is it masculine? Is it feminine? Is it neuter? Is it singular? Is it plural? This one is masculine. This one is singular. Then let's go and check singular noun, masculine noun, and we check the dative case on our table. So we have dative, and we're looking for noun that is singular, noun that is masculine. So noun masculine, dative. So the thing is intersecting here. So we have dem, exactly what we have here, dem Mann. We go to the next one. Glaubt, that's another verb. Glauben, to believe. Glaubt die Frau. Glaubt, and this verb, glauben, controls the dative too. So, glaubt die Frau. How do we come across this there? You think of this noun. Is it masculine or feminine? Die Frau, feminine. And then, is it singular or plural? Singular. So we look for singular noun, feminine noun, dative. We get to know dative because of this verb. So we come to dative, and then we look for singular noun that is feminine. So we look under feminine. This is feminine and singular. Boom. We come here. So we have der. So that is why we have the der here. We go on to the last one. Sie schreibt dem Kind. This is another verb that controls dative. Schreiben, to write to. To write to. So we have sie schreibt dem Kind. Of course, immediately you see schreiben, this verb has come again, dative verb. And then you just say, you just think of the noun that is here. Is it singular or plural? Of course, this one is singular. Is it masculine or feminine or neuter? This one is neuter. So this Kind is neuter. Frau is feminine. Man is masculine. Okay? So this one, the man is neuter. So we look for neuter or neutral noun, singular under dative. So dative, this is dative. And we look for singular noun that is neuter. Neuter, neuter, this is neuter, this is neuter, singular. So we have dem. Alas, we are there. So sie schreibt dem Kind. She writes to the son, to the child. She writes to the child. Number 3, glaubt der Frau. He believes the lady or the woman. He believes the woman. And then number 2, Tola dankt the man. Tola thanks the man. Tola thanks the man. Then number 1, we are helping the Menschen. We are helping people. We are helping the people. So with that, we have the explanation of dative. I hope if I give you some exercises, you will give me the correct answer. Before we move on, there are some sentences that in a single sentence, you have two objects. Two objects in a sentence. One is controlling accusative. The other one is controlling dative. And that's the one we are going to now. Isagma, bleib dran.